What's up, fam? Welcome back. All right, we're gonna talk about Aries rising. Let's get ready. Let's get ready because we gotta start with my Aries babies. You know what I mean? They are the leaders of the zodiac. Don't get upset. I'm just a messenger. Okay? I'm just a messenger, so don't be mad. These is just facts, okay, from the universe, from spirit, God, whatever you want to call it. All right, so when I talk about the rising sign, I'm talking about you, okay? I'm talking about what your spirit decided that your physical form should come out as. The vehicle, in which you driving around in life, okay? That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that. The analogy that I like to use for this is the ascendant is the vehicle. The sun is how it's decorated on the inside. The moon is who you're talking to or what you're listening to, or perhaps who's in your car with you, depending on, the signs. The Mars is your gas in the car. This is how you get around, sis. That's, And the Mercury, somebody said in my comments, which I was like, yes, it's beautiful. The Mercury is how you whip that thing, baby. It's how you whip it. It's how you whip that thing. And when I'm talking about this series for your rising sign, I'm going to be specifically talking about the 1st, 4th, 7th, and 10th house. Okay, these I like to think of them as the 4 pillars to who you are. Your foundation. When you put money into the video game and the world that you chose to come out as, you chose to ride this world as an Aries rising. All right, you chose to hop, and my Aries risings, babies, depending on the placements, but I'm gonna just say it right now, motorcycle. All right, or whatever other fast as hell vehicle that there is to offer. Tell me in the comments below what other fast vehicles they got. All right, but Aries rising, baby, you guys are ruled by, this means that your rising sign is the foundation. Like, it is the underneath, the essence that brings your chart alive. Okay, this is like a major thing for you. Obviously, depending on which house it's in, and aspects matter. So this is a very general reading. This is why you got to get a chart reading, okay? A personal one. You get them from, I always suggest get them from a lot of different people because, it's like dating. You never know whose information gonna hit best. But with my Aries babies, okay, you're ruled by Mars. Mars is the planet of pure ambition, energy, all right? Libido. It is a hot red planet. It rules rage, anger, accidents, all right? It rules the motherfucking reason we get out of bed in the morning. Without Mars, we wouldn't know how we would get around. We couldn't get around because that's the gas in our car. So my Aries baby, y'all ruled literally by the gas, honey. And they're always on the go, okay? They're ahead of everybody. They're out there, okay, bruh? You looking back there, Aries is already out there. Why? Because they are in the traditional order of the zodiac. Aries are the known leaders, pioneers. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't. Okay, they're ruled by the ram. They rule the head. Okay, so Aries people they have a tendency to walk fast because their bodies be like, okay, like their bodies be like ahead of them, and they be leading with their head. Okay, if not, they're always leading like this with their head in some type of way. Mars is the only planet that has its own independent orbit. Okay, it does its own thing. This is why Aries is all about me, bitch. I don't know about y'all, but about me. Because I don't know if y'all saw, I'm a hot, red, fiery planet. I'm impulsive, spontaneous. I take risks, all right? The bigger the risk, the bigger the reward. That's what Aries is all about, honey. They know that. This becomes some kind of mantra in their life. They love a challenge. They love to conquer because they are the warrior, honey. They are the willing warrior. They are willingly here to soldier through life. So they ain't gotta worry about your shit. Do they care? Yes, because they have Cancer in the 4th house. So of course they care. They have emotions. Don't get it twisted. Aries rising got emotions. That's why they could, get into temper tantrums and have hypersensitivity, because they got Cancer here, especially when it comes to their family shit. They will fight. They will readily fight anybody, honey. Anytime day. Because why? They have a very special relationship with their mother, okay? Depending on the placements, obviously. Very interesting, very special relationship with their mother and with their family, all right? Capricorn placements, this is like their grandparents, all right? These family matters to these people. And they know they have to be leaders in this lifetime, and they have to go ahead and take that torch and run further than anybody else has in their family. So when it comes to Cancer, they love a good cooked meal, honey. All right, they do. They love to be around. They love to be around family events. All right, they love to be nurtured and cared for, and this is something that they'll get later in life, because first they're full steam ahead. You know what I'm saying? At first they're like, okay, I gotta go. But they'll learn, especially when they start. We'll talk about it in a second. When they start, interacting with other people and start a water relationship or whatever, they're gonna be like, they're gonna be actually really sweet. Because Aries, yes, they can come off super aggressive, combative, fucking assholes, arrogant. Okay, they can come off, a lot of things, rash, because they're a fire sign. All right, fire burns through shit. It's not about holding grudges. They want to move on. They just want to get through it. So they rather just go to the extreme. All right, these are extremists by nature, because they rather just get through it. Mars, like I said, it destroys some stuff. It fucks some shit up. Mars also rules accidents. Okay, these people are very accident prone, especially when they're moving too fast. Okay, they be hurting themselves, like running into shit, like literally running into shit, hurting themselves, that type of thing. But then that's why they get all because they have Cancer on the 4th, so they want to be nurtured back to health. All right, their privacy, their family privacy is really important to them, because depending on the placements, they were taught to keep things to themselves. They were taught to isolate. They were taught to keep the family business. This is why they'll be hotheads with their family members, but out in the streets, the 7th house, they have an image to uphold. Honey, they have an image to uphold, and you're not about to tell them what to do. You're not about to get them. You're not about to get them where it hurts them the most. Their hypersensitivity. The only thing you can fuck with an Aries rising with is their family. That's the only thing. Everything else is like, even if you fuck with their money, they're gonna be pissed. They're gonna be super pissed. But I'm talking about really, really, really getting up, because they'll get around you and your money. Trust me, they're always giving stuff. They have Taurus in the 2nd house, okay, depending on where Venus is, but they live an abundant lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna go get it either way. And they're takers, low key. Like, they're takers. But when it comes to relationships, the 7th house is in Libra. Traditional Venus is there. They want to relate to other people. They love being with people, and this is again what makes them great leaders. You know what I'm saying? A leader wants to be around people. Hello, like a leader, that's actually a big burden that you're taking on, right? You're taking on a big thing to say, I'm going to take these group of people and lead them to a place that's, hopefully better for us all in some kind of way, shape, or form. So, this is why they have to have a lot of bravery and a lot of courage, and so when they're in Libras on the 7th house, they just like to relate to people. They love to talk to people. They love to connect. They love to see what people are talking about, to say the least. So even if you have Saturn somewhere repressing it, and it kind of gives you like social, I don't want to be around people, you're still going to be watching people, even if it's through film, through the internet, through watching your neighbors and stuff like that. Y'all love to interact with people. You have Libra here. So they love to be relatable. They love to be pioneers, but they love to be relatable. They like to just be dynamic. They want to be it all, because everything is placed in its original place, so they know what it could be. And these people are really smart. Don't get it twisted. Aries just don't have time to talk to you and and make things make sense to you. That's what a lot of y'all don't understand. It's not that they're dumb and no, they just don't have time. They don't give a fuck. They give really no fucks most of the time. Because like I said, Mars is their ruling planet, and Mars is about that independence. It's about going to get mine at any cost, you know? And so this is what, depending on where you are in your chart, you know, this is what can make you either super assertive or super aggressive. And aggressive in a negative way, you know. Aggression in a positive way is always good, but and that's more assertiveness, I think. You feel me? But yeah, with Gemini on the 3rd house, you know, these people, they communicate, they smart, you know. They have Virgo on the 6th, so they pay attention to shit. They just don't think everything is necessary to say, do, or be a part of. You know what I'm saying? There's actually a lot of selectivity when it comes to Aries rising, because, you know, they'll observe it and see if it's right for them, especially depending on the placements. But they are the leaders. So leaders, they just move different. Okay, they move different. Leaders have to make sure that they've tried it all, you know, and they probably tried it all and have gotten their information from it already. 6th house Virgo. They've already dissected everything they needed. So yeah, when they have relationships with other people, they just want to, you know, first of all, they want to outshine them, okay? The Aries risings are usually really hot and gorgeous and beautiful because they have Virgo on the 6th, so they care about their wellness and their body, you know, stuff like that. Again, Mars is the planet of action and drive. It's working out. It's fire. So fire literally means fire, bitch. Like, they want their fit to be fire. They want their body to be fire. They want their cologne to be fire. Their hair to be fire. They want everything to be fire. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so when they get into it, when they get with people, they can become, depending on, you know, how y'all vibrating, because you got Scorpio on the 8th, so y'all can become really obsessive. Like, when they want something, they will not stop. Like, they're very relentless. They have Scorpio on the 8th, Taurus on the 2nd. They're very relentless. If they want to own something, they have issues with ownership. They have issues with dominance. They have issues with control. And that's something that y'all really got to work on, because that's why you have Libra on the 7th house. That's why you meet so many different kind of people, you know, and, but y'all never try to stay around long enough to really understand what that means. You know, you guys got to watch the evolution sometimes of people. That's what Sagittarius is about on the 9th. You know, you guys understand this with age, you know, with time, with wisdom, and getting some mentors in your life, and really starting to respect, not having to be hot-headed anymore. You know what I'm saying? But being still stern and still being assertive, but not having to be hot-headed and like literally headbutt people, because y'all can do stuff like that. And then you'll earn your way to the top spot, because you know it, you know, 10th house is in Capricorn. So the foundation is yourself. Who you are is fire, okay? It's cardinal, it's Mars. So you're driven by your own ambition, by your own need to just be here and need to express yourself, and your spirit to just be driven here. Your 4th house is in Cancer. It's cardinal water. All right. It's ruled by the moon. So you're tied into this. Your emotions are tied into this world. You are definitely here for it. Whatever the challenge, Aries, might be, you know, you are emotionally here for it, and you will definitely feel some type of way, right? And you want to, 7th house, definitely, you know, be able to share these stories with somebody. You know, you want to share stories of conquering with somebody, because Aries understands 10th house Capricorn. It could be a struggle to get to the top. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot of work, and it takes a lot of teamwork, right? It takes a lot of progressive thinking, okay? Because they have Aquarius on the 11th. It takes a lot of progressive thinking and a lot of community to really, really get what you want to get to the next level. Capricorn on the 10th is like, Aries needs to have to build a legacy. They want to build something monumental for their family, because Capricorn's on the 4th. They want to build something of substance, okay? 8th house, depth. They want something of depth. They put their passion and their intensity into providing for their families. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they don't have time to stop for anybody else, you know, or they don't want to make time to stop for anybody else, because they know that their community and their tribe, the ones that are meant for them, are out there. And if they keep journeying through, and they keep going through the obstacles and the hard lessons, and really paying attention to the things they need to pay attention to, and letting go of the stuff they need to let go of, you know what I'm saying? They can get to that their tribe, their progressive tribe, their soul family. And then, you know, when it comes to their religion, don't get it twisted. Aries rising is about their religion. They're very much about their religion, very much, not just religion, you know, but I'm talking about faith, spirituality. They're very much about the spiritual world. Like, they're not spiritual, these people. You know what I'm saying? They're actually highly spiritual. They just move so fast that you can't even catch, you know, what they're really into. And they could definitely party hard because they have Leo on the 5th, right? Okay, they can really, really party really hard, but they also look bomb because they know how to dress. Taurus on the 2nd, Leo on the 5th, Pisces in the 12th, so their imagination is off the chain, okay? They really do have a deep imagination, but that's only for people who really get to know them from behind closed doors, you know, and people who are willing to put in the work and show their self-worth and their self-value. And the way that you could be friends with Aries rising is like work on yourself. The more you work on yourself, the more they're going to want to be around your ass. You know what I'm saying? Because they want to be around that inspiration. They constantly want to be motivated. So that's really what they're about. Tell me what you guys thought, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.